Okay, ma'am, I want to talk about the CTC versus Inhand. Go to Quora, go to any platform. The only negative thing about saying about everybody is the CTC versus Inhand uh, debate. So, first of all, please tell us why there is a gap. How much is the gap? I believe on average 20% gap is there between the CTC and Inhand. So, what is
Sir,
your
just answering to your question. There is a lot of negative what you mentioned. Just to inform the negative wordings coming on Quora also is this CTC structure is actually not designed by us, but it is designed by the corporate. So you have to go back and speak to them. Number one, and second is there's a standard format which we usually practice in our colleges. You cannot go lesser than a specific CTC. So something like if you talk about 6 lakh के CTC के नीचे आपको आना ही नहीं है. That's a standard format if I talk about as a marketing student that way. But if you talk about the breakup, we do not go beyond less than 60%. 60% फिक्स तो होना ही चाहिए यूजुअली. सो व्हाट हैपेंस इज 80% कंपनी अगर आप देखोगे तो 70-30 का रेशियो मान के चलता है एंड 20% would go for 60-40. If there are companies, I would not name them, to get popular or brand entity के branding के लिए they say कि 12 lakh का पैकेज है and if you go in depth 12 lakh या 15 lakh का पैकेज है, if you go in depth पता चलता है 3 या 4 लाख का ही फिक्स कंपोनेंट है. We do not entertain such companies for sure. It should be 70-30 or maximum 60-40.
okay? That's a good thing that the colleges are able to
That's for
screen all
marketing.
these
In
things.
fact, I would say 60-40 should be marketing may because you are eligible for
Overhead.
incentivized good way. But if you talk about finance, HR and operations being core profiles, 70-30 is the maximum what you can expect.
Right. So let me just go back one step and answer question why CTC come into picture. The way you said the colleges, the companies are saying that they are hiking it up. See, whenever you have to, someone ask me about your strength and weakness, I'll always brag. मैं ये भी हूँ, मैंने वो भी किया, वो भी किया, because I want to get the job. Same way when the companies are coming to campus, they want you. So they try to extrapolate the data they have. कि हम ये भी करेंगे, हम आपको कैंटीन में खाना भी देंगे, उसका चार्जेस आल्सो एडेड. मैम, इन लंडन, one of the major banks in UK, they're even charging or adding the CTC of the uh, like the area where you work. So the cabin charges are also added to the CTC. So the days you are
Yeah,
coming
I
and
have
sitting in the
seen that.
office.
I have seen that. In fact, I've seen companies coming up with CTC included the breakfast they give to the candidates or employees of their companies. So yeah, again, as I mentioned, that variable 30 or 40% के नीचे तो बिल्कुल भी नहीं होना चाहिए.
Fine.
That's
So
now, I don't think so. That's the ethical way of, at least as a placement coordinator, you should not do that for the
okay,
kids.
superb, superb. If the screening is done by the colleges, then I think it's a they can
That's
again
the first
filter that.
level screening, which usually colleges
But
practice,
at least
especially as we have a standard thing.
एटलीस्ट इन्फॉर्म द स्टूडेंट कि भाई 14 लाख दिखा रहा है लेकिन हाथ में तेरे को इतना आने वाला है तो तू देख ले. If the profile is good, then I think you can join the company. Ma'am, what is your take on profile versus salary? This is one question which every student have their mind. Should I go for a good profile? There are two questions. I ask my second question afterward. So should I go for a higher package or should I go for a higher profile?
That's a very different, very unique question, I would tell you,
I'm sorry,
because
this question was not in the list of questions. I'm simply that
this question actually, I think ये सामने से कभी आता ही नहीं है बच्चों से, ये हम ही उन्हें समझाते हैं. Personally, I feel you should go for a profile is because you get learnings. That's personal choice of mine, what I say. But this choice of good package or good profile should be completely given to the student. Trust me, sir. That's the best thing. कल जाके they should not say कि नहीं मैंने आपका सुन के प्रोफाइल अच्छा लिया तो मुझे अभी पैकेज नहीं मिला, या पैकेज अच्छा है मुझे कुछ सीखने ही नहीं मिल रहा, मैं पूरा दिन बैठा ही रहता हूँ ऑफिस में, या फिर मुझे प्रोफाइल में कुछ भी करा देते हैं, मुझे डॉक्यूमेंट्स कलेक्ट करवाने का काम करते हैं ये वो. So you give the choice to the kid. It's very important, very simple to them. What do they want? They want a good package or they want a good profile. It's our duty to make them understand. It's better you go first, understand the profile. If the profile is good, then look out for the package. But then of course it's their personal choice.
Exactly. So this is the first part of the CTC, and the second part of the CTC is your this thing taxation and all. I normally like to say one line that whatever tax I was paying, whatever was my salary before my MBA, I was paying more tax after my MBA. So I was around 21,000 was my salary per month before MBA, and around 21,000 salary tax कट के आता था TDS from my package. वो जो जलती थी ना, my God, I can't tell you कि यार शुगर काट लिया तो
So जनवरी से मार्च का टाइम हमारे लिए बहुत बुरा होता है इन टर्म्स ऑफ किड्स एज वेल फॉर श्योर. आई वुड टेल स्टूडेंट्स कि आप लोग प्लीज टैक्सेशन के बारे में थोड़ा और स्टडी कीजिए बिफोर यू एंटर इनटू दैट. अभी व्हाट हैपेंस इज बच्चों को क्या लगता है कि हमने करिकुलम में ये पढ़ा है ना तो इतना ही कट होगा. नो, देयर आर वेरियस फैक्टर्स ऑफ कोर्स. यू हैव टू स्टडी अ लॉट इन द इंटरनेट वर्ल्ड की टैक्सेशन कैसे काउंट होता है, सो दैट टुमारो यू डोंट कम बैक एंड से कि अरे ऐसा कैसे हो गया वैसा कैसा हो गया. इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट दैट सेल्फ नॉलेज के थ्रू आप लोग टैक्सेशन के बारे में भी समझिए.
true.
एंड अगर टैक्स जा रहा है या व्हाटसोएवर यू शुड स्टडी दैट हाउ डू यू रिटेन इट बैक. इट्स दैट इज आल्सो वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट.
Right. And same way, ma'am, the highest salary concept is also like same way. The CTC is hiked up. They add the SOPs, uh, uh,
Sir,
ESOPs. Sorry.
Sir, I would answer you this question as this way that let's keep the same standard rule for each one of these. It's not like कि कम salary वाले या average salary वालों को ही ये structure है. It should be at the highest also. मेहनत करके उसको हासिल करो और वो हासिल करने के बाद जो अच्छा जो खुशी होती है that that is the most happiest achievement I would tell you. So if you talk about highest packages 15 lakh or 20 lakh also, usme se please expect 60 to 70% to be fixed. If you are still getting lesser fixed component, that I don't think so it is a ethical way of portraying your college to get that highest package.
Super. Great. So what should be a student's target? The average salary or the highest salary once they join the college?
Student average salary or the highest. If you are self-confident that you are one amongst the highest package owner, then you can go for highest package. If you are thinking, if you are still doubtful to yourself कि मैं कर पाऊंगा क्या, मुझे job मिलेगा क्या, then please go out for the average package. But if you are very self-confident कि नहीं मैं तो कर ही लूंगा, कुछ भी करके मुझे करना है, and trust me students, it is not impossible as a postgraduate student. You don't have to get great academic percentage from your 10th standard to year to grab those sort of package. Everything is available in the market. It's just that you have to perform for it.
Exactly. I remember one incident just before the lockdown. Parents came to me that we are thank you very much and we are putting our daughter into this particular college, and that college is in Bangalore. तो हम जा रहे हैं बेंगलोर इसको एडमिशन कराने, लेकिन डैड ने ना ऐसा बोल दिया, ही डिडंट सेड दैट बट ही, मैंने तो वो गन सामने रख के कि अगर मेरी बेटे को वहां जॉब ना मिली तो मैं तेरे को छोड़ूंगा नहीं. He didn't said it that way, obviously in a very polite way said that कि सर आप देख लेना उसको जॉब लगना चाहिए. मैं कहा अरे मेरे पीछे क्यों आ रहे भाई, तेरी बेटी बेंगलोर जाके क्या करेगी मुझे क्या पता उसमें. So
एक बात बता.
हाँ सॉरी.
Yeah, please continue sir.
हाँ, तो that is one concern is everybody's mind pain में कि अगर जॉब नहीं मिला तो क्या होगा. So what is the scenario अगर जॉब ना मिला और maybe he is a tail ender kind of a thing.
Sir, opportunity is never ending for you. भले अभी के लिए यू आर ट्राइंग योर बेस्ट कि आपने 20-25 इंटरव्यू दिए फिर भी आपको 6 लाख का पैकेज क्रैक नहीं हुआ या 5 लाख का पैकेज नहीं क्रैक हुआ, देयर इज समथिंग वेयर यू कैन एटलीस्ट स्टार्ट विद. The worst scenario I'm talking about because आपने सर ये बात बताई अभी पेरेंट्स के लिए. I would like to speak out to all the parents out there. Please do not force or stress your kids about तुझे अब तक जॉब नहीं मिली etc. See, उनमें वो कैपेबिलिटी थी इसलिए वो आए, खुद से उन्होंने अपना पोस्ट ग्रेजुएट किया, कुछ ना कुछ तो अपने लाइफ में कर ही लेंगे. That's very important. So I keep getting calls from many parents also कि मैडम इसका अब तक job nahi mila, what shall we do? That's not a problem. We are here to help you for sure. In fact, that's the most important thing. That is one amongst the very important reason I actually do placements with very wholeheartedly, because I see foundation time pe when parents come वो सब एक उम्मीद के नजरों से जाते हैं कि ये मैडम या फिर ये कमिटी हमें हमारे बच्चों को 2 साल बाद प्लेसमेंट कराएगी. So it's very, it's some or the other way emotional sort of touch with me and the parents. But at the same time, please, I would request you कि there might be something very special or there is something best kept for your kid. भले आपका बच्चा जनवरी या दिसंबर में प्लेस नहीं हो रहा है, आपका बच्चा में भी जुलाई तक जा रहा है प्लेसमेंट के लिए, which is not ideal. मतलब अप्रैल मई तक हो ही जाता है, but still अगर नहीं हो रहा है, please do not force him. I would tell this to all the parents out there. Do not force them. They have the capability, they'll do it.
True. Very true. Very true.
So at the very worst situation, as I mentioned to you, sir, it's not like you will not get a job at all. But I would advise all the students, please do not be a chooser or a demanding sort of candidate in your life at a very starting age of your career. Start with the thing what you are getting as an opportunity and excel or be the best performing candidate in that field. Then you get an opportunity to go as per your desire.
Great. Super. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.